Hi everyone, and welcome back to Trade Precision. It's Friday morning, and this is the first trade that we took on Friday morning. It was a short from 91.36. We haven't quite hit it just yet, but we're looking to go short at 91.36, and it's just sometime after the open, probably about 10 after 9 Eastern Time. And we're looking to get in here now. Some volatility in there. It's filled. And I'm going to move this down. I'm going to gradually move this down. I'm looking to get down towards that swing low for my second profit target. If I can do it, yeah, down there to like 90.95 is around where I'm looking to go. And see if we can get down farther than that. That's the goal anyway. Get down to there. The first target is 10. We start out with a 10 tick stop. 15 tick stop. If we get filled on the first target, which we hope to do, our stop will go to -9 on the second one, and it'll trail 19 ticks. That's just an idea on this one. Another way to do it is to follow like the each 5-minute bar, and trail behind using that. So we're just trying to come up with some ways of following it, and each of you individually is going to have to figure that out on your own as to how much risk tolerance you have. I mean, I hope you can all make it to the 10 tick first profit target. This is a live calls room, and it's open every day. But we're going to start on Monday from 8:45 Eastern Time, and we'll go until 2:30, or until we've had a pretty good day. Rather than be specific on set times, we're going to go like that. But we're going to start at 8:45 in the morning. We're 2 ticks away. There, we got filled on our first one, and you can see our stop on our second one is down to. We got in at 36. Our stop is down to 45. So that means that no matter what, we've made 1 tick on the trade on between 2 contracts. And with that being the case, then you break even for sure. Like I said, the room is open every day, and we're going to start at 8:45 beginning next Monday. I do these videos like as a demo for people to see, but really what you should do, is come into the room. We offer a 5-day trial. You can come into the room and see, that we do call our levels. We use no indicators whatsoever, none, and we just have a way of determining support and resistance, and we use that to determine the levels. And the levels we give in plenty of time. This one there was about 10 minutes to get your order in. I think it was about like at 9:02 or something like that. I gave the call in the room, so there's plenty of time on all of the orders. And that's what we do all the time. Don't just go by what you see on this video, which is a demonstration. It's done simulated, but go by what you see in the live calls room. Those are live calls. And the other thing to think about too is that we post the level, and whether or not you get filled or anybody gets filled or anything like that, we have no control over that. That's what happens on trading. That's part of trading. And if we get to our level and we don't get filled, well then too bad. If it turns right at our level, too bad. In this case, it went 1 tick above, so we had an opportunity. So everybody had to get filled. If it went 1 tick above, everybody had to get filled that had their order in at 91.36. And then if it gets down and it touches off our first profit target and we don't get filled, then by all means bring your stop to break even. We got to the profit target. If we don't get filled, just bring your stop to break even, so you don't risk, the thing made 10 and you end up losing 15, and you lose 15 on 2 contracts. It's not, you have to do some smart trade management on your part. We'll post the levels for you. You're going to have to do some trade management. I know some people are concerned that these videos are done on a simulated account. I mean, they have to be. It's a requirement. That's why we do it. But these are actual calls that we make and that people in our room have taken. And if you want some validation of that, just come into the room and see. And take the things yourself. I said it's a free trial. I should get off my soapbox now, but I just had some complaints about things, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody all understands and what we're trying to do. And in this case, what I tried to do was go to the swing low. If it gets through that, it probably could go all the way back down to the bottom. It could probably go all the way back down to 90.60, which I guess would be another 30 ticks. But let's if we get to where we're going, that's like 41 ticks, and you get your plus 10 on the first one. That's 51 ticks, which is pretty nice on oil. And usually, we trade primarily in the room. We trade crude oil, gold, the euro, the Russell. We looked at the NASDAQ a little bit, but we didn't get a trade in it today. And then, and also the ES. The ES is a little different because it doesn't move quite as fast as some of the others. But we do take a look, and if there is a good ES trade, we'll take it. In fact, we set up for an ES trade today too. So, we had a little bit of a difficult day yesterday, but I'm glad to see that 65 people came back for today. So it gives you a lot of encouragement that over the long haul, this is the right way to be approaching trading. We talk about all the time how indicators are always late, and that there's other methods that use levels, but nothing seems to move quite as fast as this. I mean, it didn't take too long for us to reach our plus 10 on that. It didn't take too long at all, and now we're going for more, and we're just about at the stage where we're right now the way it is, we've definitely locked in 8 by doing it with this 19 tick trailing stop. So we've definitely locked in 8, and if we get down to our profit target, which is just starting to come into the picture now, we'd have made 51. It's a difficult thing to figure out, what's the right thing on where the exit is. We're getting down closer, and now we're in a profitable position on the second contract. We're 6 ticks at a good, so we're up 26 no matter what. Or 16. We're up 16 no matter what. On exits, you're either going to get out too early or too late, and it's just a tough one. I don't have an exact answer. And you're sitting something like this, and you look at what you have, and you want to take as much as you can of it right now, but you also want to get more if possible. That fear and greed, I think, hits me the hardest, when it comes to exits. Fear that you're going to give too much back, and greed that you want to get so much more. So it's very, very difficult. And we try in the room to give a lot of explanations on what to look for. And also on placing your stops. You have to know what your tolerance to risk is, and how important is capital preservation or capital appreciation. If you're coming with a relatively small account, capital preservation probably becomes more important than capital appreciation. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to give too much back. So where in this demonstration where I went to -9 on the stop, you may want to just go right to break even right away. You may get stopped out, but you locked in 10, and you just keep on doing that, and eventually you'll be in a position where you can widen out that stop more and give it a shot. See how it's starting to come back now towards our stop. We may get stopped out here. We may not. We'll see what it does. If you have any questions on what we do here, feel free to get in touch with us. Mario or myself will help you out wherever we can. We look forward to working with anybody. Let's see how this thing plays out, though. We're getting down closer. With this now, we locked in like 25, 27. Oh, we locked in, yeah, like that. And now it's coming on down. Closer towards our target, or my target price. Your target price could be all the way down. Trying to get all the way down towards the bottom. It all depends. Aside from the live calls room, Trade Precision, we also have, we teach our methodology. Mario does that, and he's teaching a group of people on Saturday, this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Oh, we got close. We're close. We're like 3 ticks away from where I'm aiming for. 1 tick away. 1 tick. It's like there. I got there. We got through. So all told, that's 51 ticks. 10 plus 41 on that. So, and it's only about like 9:30 in the morning. So that's a pretty good morning so far. And that's what we try to do. Go for some good runners. I just wanted to show that the thing got down to like 71 area, 72 area. So we got quite a bit of it, but there was probably about another 20 ticks more, and that's a dilemma you have as to how it's going to work. How it's going to work for you or for anyone. I think that's about it for today. I'll post this video. It's on YouTube. It'll be on our blog. If you need any more information at all, feel free to contact us. I have my email at the end of this thing, and we'd be happy to have you come and join us. We do a 5-day free trial, like I say, in the live calls room. For those that learn the methodology, we have the pro room, and you can actually discuss the trade. It's openly. Here we can only give the levels, but I think it's real key that you can see that you get these levels, way early, and you know them. So this is nice for us. Nice way to go into the weekend. So everybody, have a great weekend. We'll look for you Monday morning at 8:45. Thanks, everyone.